Well, let's talk a little bit about this Millicoma Between issue, if you have time. I know that the family is trying to hoping to peacefully protest some clear cut, and they question the legality of this property. They're in Alleghany. This land is within 1,000 feet or 1,000 yards of their home. Um, and they believe that it was not properly put out to bid, essentially. Do you have any information on that?
Our organization checks the advertisements of timber sales, and we make sure that it comes close to what the Elliott had proposed. The Elliott proposes timber sales. We comment on that. Then they advertise the timber sales, and we check to make sure that what the purchaser is bidding on is similar to what they did the environmental effects on. And we never saw the Millicoma Between sale be advertised. It was in the 2010 pre-operations report. In other words, it had little environmental effects paper done on it in 2010. Actually, it was done in 2009 for the 2010 sale plan. And that was the last we heard of it. We never saw it go up to auction. Then, lately, in another paper ODF put out recently, they listed all the sales for all the years, and there was a little footnote there for 2010 that said, oh, by the way, the Millicoma Between timber sale was added to the South Marlow Switch timber sale because a unit in South Marlow Switch had to be dropped because of public safety. And therefore, they were going to substitute Millicoma Between. So I assume that Millicoma Between never went to competitive bidding, that it was simply a backroom deal behind closed doors, negotiated with the Swanson Group, is a purchaser of South Marlow Switch. And we never saw the final exhibit A, that they were buying. We don't see the contract map. Usually we can see the contract map to make sure it's the same as the environmental map. We've never seen the contract map. We've never seen a biological survey report on the results of marble millet surveys. Because it never was advertised, we never saw all these documents that we usually see for all timber sales. So it's pretty much a mystery of what the Millicoma Between sale is. Now, for the adjoining landowner, I can understand that they're pretty upset about it. The Millicoma Between timber sale immediately adjoins their property and is above it. Their drinking water likely comes from the slopes of this sale. The environmental report that we do have, the last thing we do have for the Millicoma Between sale, talks about how the slopes are so unstable. It says that this unit meets the criteria for classification of high landslide hazard location. The entire sale is a high landslide hazard. And it feeds right into a fish-bearing stream that immediately goes onto the neighboring property. And they say that there appears to be the channels in the Millicoma Between sale is capable of channelized debris flow delivery into this fish-bearing stream. And that there's been debris flows in the past out of this sale. They admit that it's very high likely of a landslide, and these people live right under it. Wow. Now, why was a public safety unit found in the other sale and dropped, and then this sale right above these people's houses with a high landslide use is substituted? That makes no sense. And it's substituted with no public disclosure, no public input, no notification to anybody that this was happening.
Wow. Yeah, that is pretty appalling. So do you think these people have any recourse other than hoping that they can get these loggers to stop long enough for some sort of legal intervention, or are they just screwed?
one can hope that when they talk with the purchaser about this, that the purchaser will voluntarily stop logging and bring all of this information out into the open so that we can discuss it.